Let's look at how to do this drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the top view and the front view the way that they have given us, okay, the way that it's given to us. So you need to plan properly so that your drawing fits. So I'm going to start off with the top, start off with the center line, okay. Okay. It talks about 46. Talks about 46 as a diameter. So I need to measure. Half of 46 is 23. Okay. 23 as your radius. Okay. And the next thing that we do, there is a 15, 11. Okay, before that, let's look at the inside. It says 24, that means it's a 12. Okay, measure the 12. All right. Then it talks about a 15. Okay. So it talks about a 15 there. And then there's a 11. Then they talk about, okay, that 11, it's a solid line. Okay. Then they talk about a 6. And to draw it faint there, a 6. Very faint. Then inside that 6, there's a 14. Okay. And they talk about a 20. Okay, that 20 actually was the center line. Okay, that 20 was the center line of where we drew the outer circle. Then touch there. Okay. Somewhere we do the inside here. Okay. And the inside goes all the way. I think I've missed it. Let's erase this. Okay, let's restore it. Okay, there we go. And it goes all the way to this part, all the way to that part. Okay, and then there's a 36. 36, what's half of 36? It's 18. It's 18. From the center here, I measure that, and I measure that there. Okay, and then that line right there, I draw it all the way to the 6. So see that 6 is actually here. Do it all the way to the 6. Okay. So we darken that. And then what else? Okay. I'm not done with this part. I'm going to close it off soon. I just want to draw the front view. So what I'm going to do in between, I'm going to have a gap of 10 there, and then my drawing is going to start there. So I'm going to have a gap of 10, and then my drawing is going to start there. Then I'm just going to transfer the outer line first. Now from the top, what are they saying? They're saying it's 50. So I'm going to measure 50 from there to there. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then I do a straight line. Right. So I'm just going to darken it because of the given view. Then the inside there, from the inside there, it's a hidden line according to the given view. According to the given view. And then there is a center line here. Okay. And then this line right here is also going to be a hidden line according to the given view. And then it stops right there. That one, I'm just going to transfer it, but I'm not going to darken it. I'm not sure of the size yet. So let me just take my drawing up. Okay. Then, according to the given view, they speak about 60. Then from here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I talk about a 60 here. So let me just transfer it. Okay. Let's transfer it. Okay. Right. Then, and then this side, so my drawing shall end here. And then the end of the drawing is there. Then they talk about a height of 15. Let's draw a height of 15. A height of 15 there. And then there's this one right here. So this line right there is going to be a hidden line. Into the hidden line, but I'll draw it now. And then From this side was a 60, but the other side it is 15, then 65. So let's draw 65 from here. 65 is going to be there. Then I draw a line here at 65. So I'm going to go back to the top, right? The top from where the 14 is at, which is this line, I'm going to measure 32. They've given us 32. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So my 32 is going to be there. Now that 32 right there, it is where my drawing actually starts. So I'm going to draw a straight line that touches that part right there. It also touches the bottom line right there. See? And that 32 is the one that is also going to go down. It's the one that is actually going to go down because I need it. This one was my center line, so I'm going to transfer it to center line. This one is the one that I actually need. Okay, so I need this line because that's actually where my front view is at. Okay, so now I can start off combining it. So I'm going to darken the base and darken this side so that you can see what I'm doing. Darken this side. Okay. Darken the height until here. Then I'm going to take it up to 65. 65, which is this part right there. Then from 65, it tells me to measure 10 up. Tells me to measure 10 up. And then also tells me to measure 10 this side. Right. So from this part to that part, I have to do this according to the drawing. And then the drawing is going to go all the way until where? Until this part right here. This part right there. All right. So let's some more darken it so that you can see the complete drawing. Complete drawing. Right. Now that we've drawn the given view, what is the question? So the question is saying, draw a full 2.1, draw a full sectional front view. Right. So let's section the front view. So when we're sectioning the front view, all the dotted lines are going to be solid. So this is going to be solid. That is going to be solid. That part, this part, this is a hole, so we're not sectioning it, but we're sectioning this part right here until here. All the way until there. Okay. My line was a bit skew. Okay. Supposed to stop there. All right. And then, not forgetting this part right there. This line right here all the way to there. Okay. That part is going to go down. That part is going to go down. Also here, it's going to go down. It's going to go down. Alrighty. Did I do a boo-boo? Yeah, I think I did a boo-boo. It's not this one. Keep on referring to the given view. It's actually this part, because this is a hole. It's actually this part. Okay? Yeah. It's actually this part. Why? Because this is a center line. So let's take it out. Center line. Okay, now let's section the front view. Remember when we're sectioning, we're using the 45 degree. 45 degrees. Make sure that the gaps are somewhat the same. Somewhat the same. Let me darken this. Here. Somewhat the same. So take in consideration of where the holes are. Where there are holes, meaning there is air, like there's spaces, you cannot section holes. We've learned this in N1, we've repeated it in N2. Now we'll try repeating it in N3. Okay, so now we have answered the front unit. The question says, the question, yes, the full sectional front view. Now they want us to draw a full sectional right view on the cutting plane Y is to Y. Look at where Y is to Y is. Okay, now let's draw the right view. Remember our spacing in between was 10. So from where this is, I'm going to measure 10. So my division of my front view, top view, and right view is going to be here. Now that division, I'm going to use a 45 degree set square, the way that we've learned it. Okay, now we start with this part. So this, I'm going to start off with that one because that's the outer. Okay, that's the outer. I'm going to draw it straight down. Straight down. Now on my front view, where is it at? It's right here. And it is right there. Okay. Also darken the sides. Okay. Then where's the center line? The center line is here. Can somebody just include the center line? Okay. Then what else is there? Let's look at the height. But before the height, this part, see this part? Let's take it out. Where is it? It's right there. Where's the other part? Okay, wait, let me see before. Let me check it out first. So I did it, this part and that part right there. That part right there, it's only at the base. So it's only going to reflect at the base. So basically meaning I'm going to darken it there and I'm going to darken it Okay, right. And then let's take out, okay, here is lighter. Let me darken it so that you can see. So now this gap right here is the one that we're going to take out. So it's that one and also that one. So it's the one that is going to go on the side. The one that is going to go on the side. Now let's seal it. Let's seal it. Do not forget this part. Okay. So you need to visualize it. How is my right view going to look? Okay, how is my right view going to look? So with my right view, that part, I'm going to leave it the way it is. And then the sides, because I can see them, to draw them there. I'm going to darken it there. And then I'm going to darken it on the base. Right, now what are they saying? They are saying a full sectional right view on Y to Y. So we look at where is it cut on Y to Y. So where is cut at Y to Y? It means we are going to section only this part. Right? This is how your drawing should look like on the front and your right. Lastly, let's answer the last question. They are saying a top view. So a top view, we've already started with it. We leave it the way it is. So in this case, this is how our drawing looks like. Maybe let me darken the outer. Okay. Just darkened the outer there. And there. Top view, front view, the right view. They did not ask us anyway to draw the symbol. If they don't ask you to draw the symbol, do not draw the symbol. Okay. This is just a little recap of what I wanted to show you. The sectioning is the same. In N1, we've introduced sectioning. In N2, we've introduced sectioning on the first angle orthographic projection and on the third angle orthographic projection. We continue with it in N3. All right.